Hello friends, and a very warm welcome to another mixed media tutorial with me, Lisa Taggart. This week's project's called Beauty, and it's very much inspired by the Impressionists, I guess. And we're also using a new art supply which was tucked away in my drawer. It's oil pastels which are water soluble, and I thought I may as well have a go. So if you're interested in that, let's first of all look at the materials used in this week's project. So to begin with, we've got our watercolour card, which is the hot pressed version, which is the flat version. And here are the water soluble oil pastels by Talons, and this is the 36 pack, I think, and a lovely range of colours, and we're going to have a play with those. We're using VersaFine Clair in Nocturne and Shady Lane. And just a few other things. We've got the brush for blending the pastels. We've got a pokey tool which you'll see later. Some gel pens, a Posca pen in orange, yellow, green and white. And now for the stamps. We have the lovely Mooch, and we're using the top half of her or him, trees, flora set, twisted vine set, silhouette foliage set, and also the butterflies. So if you want to convert all of those into something that looks a little like this, just keep on watching. Now I'm going to use these oil pastels which are water soluble in a variety of different ways, and I'm just going to experiment a little bit. You can see that I'm scribbling them onto my mat, and the idea is that I'm going to mix them on the mat by adding water and really just keep on going and do the first base layer on the card using them in that method. It can be a little bit tedious putting them out on the mat like that, and it does take a little bit longer, but essentially you're converting them into watercolour, and a light layer is a good idea, and then we'll build them up gradually as we add the additional layers. And see also that I've added a faint pencil line diagonally from left to right to give me an idea of where the horizon is in the composition. So as you can see, I have been adding lots of different colour greens and a little bit of rusty brown, and this is a sort of a blue green. And essentially up until now I have been using the water to blend them together, but what I'm now finding is that I can do the same thing and they blend very nicely just using my finger. When I used the water brush, the water and the brush, it did to a certain extent cause a little pilling on the card. It wasn't the end of the world and you just brush it straight off, but I'm finding now at this stage, and this is very much an experiment in using this product, that it builds up very nicely just blending them into each other. And years ago I did a lot of oil pastel work, not the water soluble kind, and I used to love blending very roughly all the colours on the page. So this is a bit like that, and I'm really mixing the colours together on the card this time. We started off by doing it on the mat and that was fine, but I think once that base layer was put down, this is a very effective way of making the colours and the blend a bit bolder. And as I proceed, you'll also see that I use white a lot to mix in with the various colours, because white creates a pastel version of the colour and just somehow helps them to mix on the page with your finger a little bit better. Okay, now that I've blended out most of the various green colours on the card, I'm just taking this greeny blue colour and adding some lines to build up the texture. And now, as another experiment, I've just taken this pokey tool and I'm scraping it very lightly from the side into the oil pastel to create fine paler lines. And this is fun to do, just it's all part of the texture. And then later on, when this is complete and I'm happy with how all the flowers and grasses look, I'm going to use the stamping to create some additional texture.
I've seen all that you know, but I believe in something untold, and I gotta know if I'm going insane. There's life in the wind, and it's calling my name. It's magic, wouldn't you know? It's something fantastic, wants to be known. All that you gotta do is be willing to look for it. It's magic, alive in my bones.
now that that's dried off, it's the project complete mounted onto black, and that's actually a turquoise colour card, although it looks white in the video. I've added a few extra little details with my gel pen. I've got a orange sparkle pen which I've added to the butterflies. I've taken my white gel pen and yellow and added smaller dots here and there. I also took my green Posca pen and added additional blades of grass around about, and that's the picture done. I hope you enjoyed this week's project. Please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, leaving a comment, sharing the video. All of that stuff helps my channel so much and I really appreciate it. If you want to purchase this piece of artwork, I have my shop links if you look for more below the video. Amazon storefronts also below for the products that I use in these videos, including today's. But until next time, take very good care of yourselves, and above all, get creating, be brave and enjoy the adventure.